Ka-ching! One more video coming down. McDonald's. Pretty funny, eh? The way McDonald's is now giving away one out of every four, because one suit out of every four is a heart. See him with all the cash he's giving out? Okay? Now, Monopoly is something I was working on, and McDonald's works with it too. So me and McDonald's and the Monopoly game have something in common. The biggest common thing is my middle name is Mitchell, McDonald's is with an M, and Monopoly is with an M. Okay. Another thing McDonald's has done, which is supreme when it comes to coffee, because everybody, the more you know about coffee, the better it seems to taste. You understand? Because you're getting what your mind wants. So on this side now, they can now check off so they make no mistakes. Milk across from tea. Cream across from decaffeinated. Sugar across from syrup. Sweetener, colorant, and others. Then they sell the torrefication of the coffee. Then they have MCSE. So, I'm just going to do the letter count. It's much easier. 13, 16, and 19 is 35, and 19 is 54, and then the other one underneath is a 5 is 59, which means the ring of spirit. And this side, which would be T or T, so I'll say 40. Oh, I only did it in English on the other side. So I'll say 20, decaffeinated. Excuse me. On the bottom on the other side where I finished at 59, I counted this twice. I'm only going to count the top one, okay? It's 54, and 54 is the number of love. On this side, it's 20, and 4 is 24, which is man. Man's spirit of birth is 24, 30, 43, and the other be 58, which would mean the ring spirit freedom, or the ring spirit heaven. Now, in the next thing I'm going to show you, I bought streamlined cards. It cost me 96 cents. Pretty funny. I still think the 9 upside down and the 6 the other way is both some kind of pregnancy, showing 6 man. The 9 is the angel of the 9 birth. Okay, you see the way the ace is in the center and all the suits, 2 of the suits are going away. The diamond on the bottom is connected to everything, and the heart is on the top. I'm not sure if they bring them all together or that's the way life is. Club opposite a spade, heart opposite a diamond, because they work together. The diamond follows the heart, and I think the club follows the spade, and that's why it's the club. The spade is stronger than the club because it's on the east-west line, which is the strongest line. The heart is above, okay, and that's one of the reasons for the cross of Jesus, because you can't cross them. They're all connected in a certain way, so their lines cannot twist together. The other thing I did is I bought some dice for the first time. And it's pretty funny the way the 2 dice on top says alpha, beta. The next dice goes 64, 46, which is man, angel, and angel, man. 16 is the one spirit of man, and add the 3 to the 16 is 19, is the one birth of man, or the spirit of man's birth. Okay, total of 19. You see the 2 6s, one is upright and the other one's the other way? Well, that's the way it is. North, south, one is east, west. East, west 6, north, south 6. The 4 goes for both of them just as well as any. But on the side, okay, they put in 22, which is the number for life. 7 is in 3 corners of 4. It's 1 world. 3 worlds of 4 corners each. 7. The back side, 55 freedom. 54 birth, or 54 love. 45 in tennis, we don't count. And the last side we did this side, we did this side. And to top it all off, okay, what you see here is 1 and 2 on the top, right, which is father and mother. On the side, you have angel and man. So these dice were perfectly put into this. Are they all the same? Did I just pick this one up and everyone is different, or are they put all the same? The other thing I want to show you, I'm not sure if you can see this. Doesn't that look like your eye? Doesn't that look like your eye, the black hole? The eye of the dice. All it is dice, and they're all black holes. How many black holes do we see in the sky? What is the formation of the black hole? Does this have anything to do with the black hole? Another thing is, look at the corners. I'm going to take them out before this cassette is due. I want to show you the corners. When you go into a casino, if you take the corner of your dice and you put it here and scratch your head, you'll get a cut. Okay? This is what you call a perfect dice, where the corners are slightly rounded. Okay? Cubes, dice is a cube of dice. The cube is a dice. Okay? Even the sugar has cut corners. But the minute a cut corner comes away from one of those gambling dice, 2 perhaps, 5. I mean, you're going to get a better roll on these dice than you're going to get on the casino dice, because in the casino, they round off the corners, they put cushion, they always want it, for some reason, it always seems to fall always back on that 7, opposites of each other. Well, they're all opposites of each other, and that's why the table is rounded. If you get a perfect hit and the dice stick together, more often than not, it will not be a 7. Where am I next? I just went out and bought 3 books. I did this last cassette showing you how do the bicycle cards come together. See the 2 angels? See the bicycle at the bottom with 2 V's, the Illuminati V? Look at that ugly picture, okay? 2 angels on each side, and in between it's a skull head on a bicycle. Can you see it? It's also got the Illuminati mark inside of it. It's like it's hidden. This card's got the Illuminati marks inside. Never seen that before. Okay, that's the end of this video. No use speaking more than I can. I guess my mouse is not working. I went out to the store. I did mark a few things down. World, letter count 72, which means God and female God. Then we have for rent, R-E-N-T, 18,523, 37, 47. Rent is a 57 letter count. Turn around, it's 75. It's 3/4 of something, missing 1/4. Man is 1/4. The Monopoly game, I had the sheet, now I don't have it anymore. It's not on this side, it's not on this side. Now, in French, they sometimes put one of these across the E's. When it goes this way, it's more or less saying it's a Z, it's creation of God. When the E is not in its Saint Aigu, okay, and it's this way, this would say spirit birth. Okay, so these are the 2 things they use on top of the letter E in French. God, I don't know. Ohio, that's where the bicycle cards come from. They sang a song about a destruction of Ohio. Is it what happened inside the cards that were created in Ohio? Is it because the train track passes Baltimore, Ohio from Chicago over to Pennsylvania? I'm still looking for, got to make sure, property, 16th move in Monopoly is the 96th move, which means birth of man, and I'm still leaning towards it also might just be because the belly of the 9 is up and the man's belly is down on the 6. I'm assuming that in the other world the angel is also a 6, but in our world he looks like a 9. So the 9 would not only look like the 9 months of birth, it would also look, that's why the reason they have also is the E-I-E-I-O reason, because one of the 2 of us is living in the French world, according to my angel and me being English. The other world would be French. Maybe if you were Hebrew, the other world would be something else. If you were Arabic, in where you are in this world, your opposite world, what's opposite, like English and French are sort of opposite, what would be opposite in Arabic? And that's how we can connect the underworld to the overworld, because there's 2 against 1. God is 1 versus Beta and man, because he owns the whole kit and caboodle. So we're always 2 against 1. It's almost like half. Now I'm going to end this cassette. 9 minutes, 47 seconds. The date right now is October 11th, 2011. Maybe it's October 11th, 2025. Maybe this cassette has gotten lost underneath the earth somewhere. And when they came out of the tunnel by YouTube, They saw it was still there, and they posted it one last time 5 years later, saying 2015, 5775. You like that picture in the background? Did I hold this one up yet? I started this one about a year ago, and inside here, right here, is 25. I didn't even know this stuff a year ago. Whatever I know now, I didn't know 1 year ago. I only started knowing this about a year ago. But it's during the year that I learned, and at what point did I learn what I'm telling you now? Well, anybody can say nothing for 10 minutes. Have a nice afternoon. This is the MrTacpans's 15 Minutes. We're talking about the book, Free the Myth of Zazareth, Day of Man. 24 hours. There is no 7. After 6, it's God's world. And now my world has run to the phone.